Hey, good afternoon. I'm Lisa with Leesa Boone Designs. I hope that you can hear me. I have had the toughest week. I was sick all week, and this is honestly the first day that I've actually put clothes on. And I waited to the last minute to put my clothes on because everything that I do takes all of my energy. So I've been getting ready all day for you in stages. It's been a nightmare. But anyway, today I'm part of an awesome page hop on the Crafty Bunch. And if you've been following me, you know that it's a great group with over 22,000 people and full of so much inspiration. We would love it if you would, if you would join us and like the group. This way you could follow all of the creative artists on there. And so today it's something new. As we're going into this new calendar year, it's always a time for let's do something new. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to start a new project or try something that I've never tried before, but because I've been sick, my creativity is not all there, and I needed something simple, but I did need this project to help me along. And so this is what I wanted to do. I have been fascinated by those magnetic closures that people are doing as bookmarks or on journals. I've been shared. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to follow along with the comments. I can see comments kind of. My eyes are really blurry and the light's really bright. I've been in a dark world so I'm having to adjust my vision a little bit. So anyway, I've been wanting to do those magnetic bookmarks, and I thought what a perfect opportunity, hi Cindy, to do something I've never done before, and yet it's still very simple that anybody can do it. Hi from YouTube. How are you doing? I'm streaming live on my Facebook page and my YouTube, and it's always hard to see the comments from YouTube. The name it's in red, so I can't see, so I apologize. So I created these digitals, and I'm actually going to put them on my page today. So if you're following me today, hey Terry. Terry is after me. No, not Terry. Is it? I'm sorry. Tila. Texie. I'm sorry. I can't see. And I don't have all the names in front of me, so I apologize. But she is after me. So I'm going to put this, if you're interested, let me know. So I created a couple of different bookmarks. One is plain so that you can embellish it. You can add stuff to it yourself, stamp on it, write something, put some stickers. But I'm going to actually use them as a backing. And then I created some with scripture and then like these with floral. So I already started cutting a couple of them out. Because I've been sick, I haven't been out of the house. I actually got sick last Sunday, and I think I didn't even leave the house last Sunday. So maybe the last time I left my house was last Saturday. So I had my husband go to Walmart and pick this up. This is all that they had, and I knew I had magnetic sheets, but I was not about to find them. So these are 2 of them, and I believe they're 5 by 8. Yeah, 5 by 8 inch. And so when you take them out of the package, there's only 2. So I'm going to be hopping on Amazon and probably buying a bunch of them. So I'm going to cut these into strips. And what I thought I would do is I always like something to be sturdy. So we're going to play. I'm going to try to create as many as I can today. I do have some cardstock here that I thought would be really, really cool. I want this for my day timer, my planner, my journal, my everyday book. But then I thought this would be really cool to give as gifts too. So I do have some fabric here, and I want to try one at least with some fabric and some lace. And I had upcycled these folders. Happy New Year, Shy. Thank you, Nyla. Okay, so I was right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm stressed. I'm sorry. So like I said, I'm going to cut these up into strips. And I brought my scoreboard because I thought with the thickness of this file folder, I probably would want to score it at some point. But I want to cut them into 2-inch strips. So I designed these to be 2-inch. Let me see, because I started out at 6 inches, and then some of them are going to be 8 inches, so they will fold like this. So this is why I thought they would look really, really cool as a bookmark in any book, in your journal, but also as a closure if you wanted to incorporate it that way for a journal. So I want to go ahead and cut some of these out and then cut some of the file folders and start there. Guys, I hope you can hear me well enough. And I couldn't find my other ruler, so I'm just going to cut these. I started cutting these with the paper trimmer, but to be honest, I was having a hard time seeing the lines. So I just thought, this is so much faster and so much easier. If I can get it right. Alright, let's see. I need to hold it down. It's always harder to cut the little strips. So hopefully that didn't do too much damage. So these have scripture on them, and what I did with these is one is just scripture on one side, and then this has like a strong woman, and I'll go through them. And then these have 2 different scriptures upside down, like reversed from each other, so that if you have it on your 2 pages, one is facing you, and then the other one is facing the other page. You know what I mean? Alright, so I've shared this out into my actual personal page as well. So I'm just welcome everybody for thank you for joining me. Alright. Have you guys created those magnetic closures? I didn't try it. I'm just going to wing it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And then I guess after I do a few, I'm sure that I will pick up some pointers from myself. But if you guys have tried it before, let me know in the comments. So I'm going to leave it jaggedy unless I don't like it. And then I can go ahead and cut them. Maybe cut this one. And it might be nice to leave it the full length. Maybe you can use that. But I'm definitely going to be inking my edges anyway. Maybe do it this way. Faster. I don't know why it is just so much faster to do it this way. I can't see. I did a watercolor background on these when I created them, and they don't always go to the bottom. So some of them will be shorter than the other just because I simply can't see where it ends. So I decided to create my own first and then see how it works with cardstock and, you know, whatever else I want to try. Alright, so here we go. I want to cut these at 2 inches. So I'm just gonna, I don't think I grabbed a pen. Of course I didn't. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, put this on the ruler, and I'm gonna score it, and I might be able to see it, just so that I can cut this on my cutter. So I'm just going to create a couple of different versions of it, and then I want you to let me know. Thank you for sprinkling, Lydia. Let me know what you guys would do with these and how you would use them. I'm kind of excited to make just a plain Jane one and then start embellishing it. So I started thinking, you know, at first I went with my own design first, and then I started thinking, how cool would it be to use collage paper, to use snippet rolls, and to use you know, to use fabrics and even collaged fabrics. Speaking of collage fabrics, I'm really excited about what's coming in January. In this group, we have this patchwork of friendship, which is going to be super fun. It's another way that I'm stretching myself in the new year. So we're starting off with something I've never done before. And then we're just going to keep that trend going this entire year. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So you definitely have to keep watching. I'm going to save this because I can use this as a tag or pocket, what have you. So the first thing I'm going to do is get these glued on, to get these strips glued onto my thingy, my jiggy. Y'all have to bear with me. My words are not all there because I've barely spoken. I honestly have barely spoken all week just because I didn't have any energy. I didn't have a voice. I didn't feel like it. And it's just been a tough week. So all of my thoughts are jibble jambled. Have you ever guys been there like that? Alright, so I'm just going to use the glue stick and this because I really want this to stick on here. So why I decided, like I said, to use the file folder is because I really want it to be nice and sturdy. And I didn't want it to be flimsy because, oh yeah, thank you. I didn't want it to be flimsy. So this one is Joshua 1:9, and it's, have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, nor be discouraged, for Yahuwah, your Elohim, is with you wherever you go. I love that scripture. It's really important to me. And so this is for my journal, and so I think this is going to be really good. I'm going to let that glue dry. And I really, really love this sage green one. It's Psalm 118:1, and I'm going by memory because I can't really see it that well. But oh, give thanks to Yahuwah, for He is good, because He is kindness, because His kindness is everlasting. Oh, yeah. His kindness is everlasting. And that's Psalm 118. And then another, I did Psalm 119. I think it's verse 9. It's one of my favorites as well. Love all of 119. Fun fact, 119 is the longest Psalms, and it is right smack in the middle of the Bible. And it's broken down into 8 stanzas. I love Psalm 119. So this one is Psalm 27. And there's no way I can read that. It's all blurry. So on this side I did 27:4, and on this side 27:1, which is Yahuwah is my light and my deliverance. Whom shall I fear? And I can't read the other part. So beautiful verse. Yes, thank you. I love it too. So I'm going to get these on here. Again, this is such a simple project, but I think you could sell these, you know, depending how elaborate you get. I've seen people selling them on, I've never seen them made, but I've seen people creating content with them. And I think they're so cool. My husband actually saw a video and he's like, hey, have you seen these magnetic things? I was like, yeah, they're doing that on for junk journals. That's old news, dude. I was laughing. Like, it's got to be pretty big if if it's coming across his for you page. So these are bookmarks, but what I'm doing is I'm doing the magnetic bookmarks. So they're gonna have they're going to be folded in half, and they're going to have, it's going to be double-sided. And so I just made these, and this one, it's a long one. This one is a Psalm 118. I don't know if you can really see very well on here, like, because the light is so bright, there's such a shadow for me, but I think you can see well. So some eucalyptus, and let's see, what's another one that I would like to do? But I'm thinking that I'm gonna create these and I'm also going to do maybe another backing, you know, because I've got several. So I might back it with a different one to have one on one side and one on another. So pink is my color. That's my brand's color, rose gold pink. So my journal is pink, and my highlighters are pinks, and I have a couple other yellows and green color as well. And I love keeping it all in that same theme. So there's one, so we can do one more. I really like, look at this one. I think this one is so pretty. So let me glue that one down, and then we can take it from there. This one is longer. So like I said, I stretched some of them. I started off making them 6 inches wide or long, and then I ended up stretching them a little bit in the design to 8 inches. So, oh wait, I do want to add a little bit of art glitter glue, just because I don't want these to pull up, and I like it to be sturdy. And I feel like the glue also helps it to be sturdy, plus all the layers, right? Do you guys like to do that too? Use your glue as layers? Where's my, I lose everything on my thing, on my jiggy. Alright, this is what I should have done to all of them. Alright. And as you can see, I cut them all wonky, and it doesn't matter. So I've got these. These are the original designs, and then I have the one with the scriptures, and I'm going to make a little PDF. So if you're interested, let me know. I do have sheet music that I thought would be really good as well, and I've got some fabrics that I'm going to incorporate in here. So I know that last week, that's really when I started not feeling well. I was so out of it. I went an hour, and I forget that these lives are only supposed to be 45 minutes, and I don't want to do that today. All right, so what I want to do is cut my strips of the magnetic sheets, and what I want to do, I guess before I do that, I haven't thought any of this through, y'all, so just please bear with me. I wanted to score it for sure. I only want to put a little bit of magnet. So I think this sheet of magnet, I want it to go a long way. So these are still wet. And I'm going to have to trim this up a little bit. I'm looking for my longer scissors, so much easier to cut, but I couldn't find them either. And I wasn't trying to fight my room. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you. You would love the PDF. Go ahead and send me an email, a comment with your email address, and I will send, once I can sit at my desktop, I haven't sat at my desktop. Once I can sit at my desktop, then I'm going to create a file and post it. Post and send the link. Let me just... I should have moved this down some, it looks like. So let me see if I can. Alright, I'm going to move this up slightly because my scripture, I should have done that first. All right, let me move this down. So I want my scripture to be seen. I can always trim the bottom. So I guess I need to do each one individually. We're learning as we go. Okay, so bear with me. So maybe I don't need the scoreboard. I'm gonna move this. All right, so what I do need is to cut this. It's sticking to my ruler. That's actually what I need to do. I need that. All right, so I want this to be less than this. These are 2 inches, right? It's less than 2 inches. Yeah, it's just about 2 inches. So I want to try to maximize my I don't think I need that much. I'm just going to start with this. And I don't even think that I need it to be that long. All right, let me cut them all first. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. This one is dry. Okay, so then this one I can fold directly in half. And I'll get it cut a little bit better. I mean folded. So I just want to see my scripture, because this one has my scripture. The other side doesn't have one. So we're going to do that. And then this one. And this one doesn't have anything, but we are going to back it. But I needed to see, I needed to see where we were going to do this so that I know how I'm going to create it. Maybe I should have done a prototype. I don't know. Sorry. All right, I really like this one. I love the way that came out. So, thinking. I mean, you could do a whole thing, but I've worked a lot with magnets, and I used to do a lot of like business cards and stuff like that, and you realize you don't really need as much as you think you do. So maybe we'll start off with this. I think this is too much. I think I can use less. I really do. So what I want to do first is, since this is going to be double-sided, oh, I don't want this by my computer. I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to put it towards the bottom. And then I'm going to put my magnet on here. Exactly. Probably should have saved a little bit more room to cover it, but we're going to go ahead. So now we have our magnet. And see, this is so cool for a closure. I love that snap, how it snaps and closes. All right. So now, and I'm okay with it not being cut right now all the way. If you're a perfectionist, you know, you can go ahead and trim it on the trimmer and get it really nice and straight. I'm going to be inking it, so it really does not matter. Now what I want to do is create a back for it. And so this one, let's see. I love open design florals. I think I want this one to be covered up in just the plain pink. Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do is use my glue. I definitely should have. So for the future, we're going to save some space for the bottom. That's a lot of glue. I have a puppy that's dreaming underneath. I have actual puppies in the house. They're getting so cute. I don't know if you've been following, but they were 3 weeks old, and usually I take a picture of them at their 3-week birthday, which was Tuesday, but I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even stand. And so I was late in the game, and we did the best that we could, and I just had them in my lap. So we did lap pictures, and they came out so cute. But they started playing today, like really, really playing for the first time. And I did a little video. Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. They're mini Australian Shepherds, and they're available. So if you're interested, let me know. Alright, so this one I left it plain. But this would be so cool too, like even on the inside. This one, let's do this. Since I have this one as plain, let's go ahead and stamp. I'm going to stamp it sideways. Because I like that in case it's seen, right? It's just for in case it's seen. And then I'm going to fill in and this is just very generic, very, very plain. And just think about how you can embellish these. And so if you're using plain paper, you can add, yeah, they're so sweet. They're puppies. They're mini Australian Shepherds. So you can make this as fancy as you like. So this is just simple. You know, like I said, this would be really cool with a collaged piece. I do have some text here, like that you could put on there, but I mean these have scripture on there. I should run my journal. So this would be really good, and it just goes on any page and just snaps in there. So I have all of these, but I want to create one with some lace. I thought it would be really cool to have like fabric sticking out of it. So this is the plain one. I really like this one. I think I'm going to like this one with the fabric. So what I thought, because I knew that it was like just big enough. So what I want to do is I'm going to cut this in half because I want it to extend a little bit more. And this way we could see the lace all around. I thought that would be really cool. So I'm going to cut another strip. And I think I do like that size that I did of the strip. Which I have no idea what size that was. Alright, let me see. I'm just mathing it, girl mathing it. I can't even, like I'm saying, please. I'm struggling. Struggling this week. Alright, so I'm going to leave it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to fold it in half. So let's see how long. So this is just slightly over 1 inch. And these are 2 inch. So I think I'm going to do it like this. So give myself a little bit more room. But it snaps nicely. Let's see how that works. Let's see if we like that. So I'm going to glue this first. I'm going to glue my fabric because the adhesive of the whatever that is gonna help to keep it down too. We're gonna have layers. Alright. So I'm gonna take this and I'm going, yeah, okay. So I just put this here in the middle. Okay. going to put this right on it. I think I want lace on both sides because if it opens up, I think it'll look pretty cool. And then I looked at all of the other pieces of lace that I have and I thought, gosh, this could look so cool with so many different kinds of lace. I know you're trying. Oh, you know what I'm trying to say? And don't know if that's even a term I use. Alright. I have just 1 minute. I thought I'd be a little bit faster. I should have known. I really want to do one with this jean one. That's my next one, and I will play with that. So I'm just going to fold this in half. Let me do it this way. Get this there. Look at how that looks with the lace. What do you guys think? I'm glad I did it on this one, and I'll trim the ends to make it look, but how cool does that look for a journal, a junk journal, right? Instead of having a hidden paper clip. So that my time is up, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna work on this for a few minutes and then I'll take a picture and show what I did. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have an incredibly blessed day. If you want the PDF, go ahead and send me a message and with your email address and I'll get that to you in a couple of days. It won't take me long, but I'll just need a couple